Hello, hi, good afternoon. Welcome to UEM Sales Gallery, which is this one is our sales gallery for the whole Southern project. Okay, so I will explain to you a bit about especially on the specific project what we have in Nusa Jaya, but developed by UEM Sunrise. Okay, all right. If you have any questions, so if you want to know more about the development by UEM, you also can ask also lah, because we don't have much time because everything already explained by Mike. So I believe that Mike explained very well about the Iskandar especially. But my job today, I just need to explain to you about the Nusa Jaya only, which is I'm talking about the Zone B. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So now our presentation, I'm talking about just only part of the one project developed by UEM. We call it as a estuary garden. Okay. All right, okay. I believe that you see this slide before. Mike already explained to you. Okay, just repeat again. Okay, if you want to know, I'm talking about the Iskandar Malaysia. They have a 5 flagship or 5 zone, which is they have a zone A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, zone A is the center of Johor Bahru, which is the old one. If you come from the Woodlands, you pass by the place. Okay, second we have a zone B, which is Iskandar Putri. The former name we call it Nusa Jaya. Now they changed to the Iskandar Putri as the instruction from the Sultan Johor lah. Okay. The zone C is Wasia, which is a Tanjung Pelepas. This one that they have a forest city, all the cargo part on the Tanjung Pelepas area. We're talking about the zone C here. And then we have a zone D here. It's a Pasir Gudang area, and they have the heavy industrial over there. They have a Titan company, and then they also have a population, especially Malaysian also stay in a Pasir Gudang area. And then the last part is the northern part of the Iskandar Malaysia. We call it zone E, which is on the airport area. They have a Senai, Skudai, and Kulai Jaya. Okay, so this one is zone E. But my job today, I want to explain to you about the zone B only. Okay, zone B, we have a 24,000 acres, and it belongs to our company, UEM Sunrise. Okay, UEM Sunrise is under Khazanah National, so which is under Khazanah National. The same goes like Temasek in Singapore. So easy to make it similar lah. The GLC company, government link company, is really supported financial for Malaysian country. Okay? All right. This one, they just explain to you about this one. Okay. All right, okay. For instead of this one, just explain to you about this one, right? Then, for Zone B, this one, 24,000 acres, UEM developed about 7 to 8 projects. Okay, they have a East Ledang, they have a Horizon Hills, they have a Estuary, Putri Harbour, Melia Residence, Serimbun, and then the new one is Serimbun, we just launched on last March. And then we have another is Nusa Bayu and Nusa Idaman. But today we just only explain to you what the property that foreigner can buy, which is for this project by Iskandar Malaysia, which is in Nusa Jaya. Only East Ledang and Putri Harbour part, they have a 100% quota for international, which is the foreigner, which is 100%. They don't have any quota for Bumi or Malaysian. As long as you're interested to buy, you can buy, especially in the Putri Harbour part, the whole one, and then East Ledang project. Okay, actually I'm not talking about Medini, because the Medini, inside the Zone B, right, they have 5,700 acres. We sub the land to IIB, which is Iskandar Investment Berhad, to develop the project Medini, which is UEM need also help from the other developer or other organization to support and build Iskandar Putri to complete, supposed to be by 2030, to complete everything. Okay, so the difference between the property in Medini and UEM because of the title of the land. If you're buying the property, as long any property from the UEM Sunrise, which you see this logo, right? Or this is UEM Sunrise, the property is a freehold in Nusa Jaya. And then in Medini, the difference because the property is a leasehold, which is 99 years plus 30. But inside the Medini, right, they have a lot of strong developer lah. They have Sandwi Iskandar, they have what you call it, Masing, ENO. Also all the strong developer can deliver a nice house. So it's depend on you also lah, you still have an option. After this, the tour will also show you the certain project at Medini. And then after that, we'll be ended the tour at the estuary itself. Later, we'll be explain to you more about that. Okay, so now in this area, right, actually I have a scheme model behind. It's more clear to explain to you about this thing lah, because this one explain about the Zone B. Okay. Okay, now, okay, this map is talking about the whole Putri Harbour part, which is this one. Okay, now you are here. This one, this is our office, which is Imperial office in this area, right? So, estuary, I'm talking about this other side. And then that one is a first landed property developed by UEM Sunrise in Putri Harbour area. Okay. So, in this area, we just only build all high-rise project. Okay. This one, the first building, actually the first high-rise we launched in the Putri Harbour area, we call it Imperial, We launch onto 009. And then second, we have Tiga. Later we just also pass by. They have a Tiga tower here. They have a 3 tower. Completion onto 016, already completed. So we still have a few units that we're selling. Okay. And then third one, we have Almas, which is behind the Tiga, they have also Almas. It's completed also. I believe that if last week you came here, you came to our event in Singapore, right? So we just explained to you about the project, everything, but you don't know how the project is, completed or not, everything, right? So today is the real building that you can see, which is already built and we deliver to the customer already. Okay? All right, okay. On this part, right? Okay. So the whole Putri Harbour here is a freehold area. It's a freehold. And then it's an international zone, which is, I mentioned again, they don't have any Bumi quota or, Malaysian quota. No, there is open for all. Okay. But for the certain project, others, like Serimbun, Melia, Nusa Idaman, and Nusa Bayu, they still have quota. And then which is, the quota is still 40% for Bumi Putra, and instead of 60% for non-Bumi, just only 20% we can sell to foreigner. And then follow the requirement, you must buy the property at least 1 million and above. Okay. And then the surprise thing, for Putri Harbour area, our condos, Tiga, Almas, the foreigners still can buy in the property less than 1 million. The freehold, but you still can buy less than 1 million, but above 500,000. The reason because this project, we got the exemption during the launching, which is the state authority give exemption to UEM to selling the property less than 1 million. Okay, got it? All right, okay. Okay, now I'm focusing on Estuary. Okay, this one Estuary, they have about 400 acres development, which is from here until there is about 400 acres development. Okay, now we just launched only parcel 1, which is just only first parcel. There were 7 parcels. Later we launch on the second parcel, third, fourth, 5, 5, and until the 7 is close to the sea area. Okay, but the first parcel, we just only launched a double-story superlink, which is the terrace, but the biggest size. The minimum size is about 24,000, 24 times 75. Okay, so after this, we not launch all the, we don't have any vehicle superlink house. Later, we launch a semi-D, bungalows, zero lot, low-rise and high-rise until complete the last parcel, which is a 7 parcel. It took about 10 years development to complete everything. Okay, so I'm focusing on the first parcel, which is only this one. Okay, for this one, Superlink, they have a 350 unit of houses. Okay, instead of 350 unit of houses, they have a 3 type of house. They have a size 24 times 75, 26 times 75, and then the biggest size is about 30 times 80, which is the build-up up to 3,005, same goes like our semi-D in East Ledang, which is East Ledang, Nusa Idaman also, we develop about 3,000 plus build-up. Okay, but this one is Superlink house lah, which is the, same goes like terrace, but the size is bigger, because we want to deliver some big space to the customer, because based on this project, because we launched the estuary, right, we do the research to the customer, what the customer need and wants, because they need a landed property, but the size is quite bigger. Okay, so we just next to the next slide, sorry. Okay, this one the SU garden I'm talking about, there were 7 parcel, right? Okay, this one now is completed, we just completed on September, officially we hand over to the customer. The completion within 3 years lah. Okay, this one 350 unit is a strata title, which is not individual title. After you buy this thing, because I believe that you know the difference between the strata and individual title. The strata title means this is a gated and guarded community, but there is a master title. And then if you buy this property, you cannot change anything from the external side, which is you cannot change the color, everything. But they're based on the JMB, which is Joint Management Body. Everything is followed by the JMB. If they need to change the color, everything is must considered from the JMB, Joint Management Body. All right? And then you cannot do any extension for the external side. If you want to put some awning, everything must agreed by everyone, and then you can do some changes. Okay, so they're not like the individual title, which is that you can extend your house until end, everything. Okay, so but for the special for estuary, because of the title is stated there, so the house we build until the end already. So you no need to do some extension, everything. So I believe that based on the, after this you see on the actual site, so you will see actual house, which is the building, the drag until end, everything is enough for you. Because I believe that you know much renovation that you need, because the design already almost perfect. Okay? All right, okay. So the next one, okay, this one is already talking about. Okay, this one the story lah. This one the future artificial that we want to deliver in future. Now I just talking about this one lah. Because this site is a Kota Iskandar, which is the government state authority. Okay, office, and then this side is a estuary garden. Okay, later they will develop another few projects. I mean like zero lot, bungalow, low rise and high rise, yeah. And then this one they have some clubhouse here or sports center, which is for the whole estuary garden. Okay, they have a swimming pool, everything here. But do not, I mean, if you're buying this estuary, you're not got free for the membership, this one, the clubhouse. You must buy the membership for that, okay? Because the club, I mean the sports club too is officially complete on 2019, supposed to be. Okay. Alright, okay, so we go this one, to sports complex. Okay, this one the acres. This one they actually, why must you buy the estuary lah? Because the first landed property 9 kilometers connected away. Actually, yes, this one I just skip this one. Okay, for this development in the estuary, right, itself, this is artificial pictures. The actual one also we deliver the same things. The good thing about this one, right, actually, for the corner side, we put the cul-de-sac here. So which is the car easy to make a U-turn. They don't need like the previous development, right? You must stop and then you have the three stop to make a U-turn, right? So this one is easy because they have a cul-de-sac in front of the house. Okay, and then they have a lot of garden. It's about 11 gardens there. So because that's why we call it an estuary garden. And then the concept for this project, the estuary garden, we do the transplant tree, which is we take the biggest tree from the jungle, everything, right? And then we transplant here. So if you come there, you can see that the tree already big. It's not like normally you hand over the house, right? The tree is a very small one, waiting for the 3 years to become grow up. But for estuary, it's no need. They're already there. The tree already big because we do the transplant system. Okay. They have a 54 species tree and palm. This one I don't want to explain this. You can see the actual one. And then, okay, this one I mentioned to you about the transplant. This one the original pictures that we use lah. Okay. So we just transplant the bigger size. So the development already have the greenery area. All right, this is the mention to you. All right. Okay, this one they have what we call is a linear park. It's until the house is very close and then they close to the linear park. So which is all the green area located at the center area. Hold on, yeah. This one the actual pictures line. You can see that. They also come with the outdoor fitness equipment. So this one is installed for close all each garden. They install with this thing together. Okay, this one the actual pictures you can see lah. After this the tour will show you because we have a 3 show unit. You must see, and then they have some specialty about the design. Each design they have their own specialty. Okay, this one they have we call it a love bridge line because connected for the second phase. But the next area here, hold on, this is estuary. This one is a Raffles American School, which is very close lah. Future they have some connection from the estuary to the Raffles American School. And then opposite of Raffles American School, they have a Marlborough College. So now I believe that, if you know that, because I'm here for 6 years already. All my clients, the reason they came here as especially foreigner, because the kid is study here. Now we have a lot of visitors from Korean. The reason also for the English education. They need some English education here. So they move from Korea, everything for retirement. They stay here for the education purpose. All right? Okay. This one the playground, everything. Just actually after this a lot of pictures. So just show you. Okay, this one the first type line. Okay, this one the first type. We call it a 24 times 75. This is very compact design because the build up is about 2007. 24 times 75 and the build up is about 2007 square feet. This one the layout lah. The good thing about the type A, because the house is come with the courtyard, which is they have a void area here. Even though you choose the intermediate one, they still have a bright, which is the house is not dark because they have some courtyard on the center area. But for our show unit, we build the courtyard with the water features. So price thing, because we got some customer, they choose because they need some listen the water voice, you know. So because they feel that peaceful because of the listen of the voice. Okay, this is the type A. This one they have a 4+1 bedroom and a 5 bath for the intermediate size. And then the corner normally the build up is bigger because they have some balcony on the left hand side. Alright, okay. So and then this one just our show unit lah. Later they will show you. This is just only design. Okay. All right, okay. This is type B, 26 times 75. Later they will show you also. Okay, the good thing about type B, they don't have any courtyard at the center area, but there is double volume house, which is the ceiling very high. Okay, this one on the ground floor, they have a 13 feet, and then the second floor is about 15 feet. So total is about 28. Normally the customer choose this one, the idea because they want to build the mezzanine on the second floor. But you can see that they have some space, and then you can build the mezzanine. Okay, one thing for the strata title, they just only cannot change for outside, external. But the internal, you still can do some changes. You can change any layout, everything you can do on the internal one. Just only external, you cannot do that. Okay? Okay, this one, the design is was here. Okay, this one, the family area. Normally, people will put the mezzanine is was here lah. After this, our salesperson will explain to you more about that, because you see the actual design. All right, this one, they also 4+1. And then this one, the design like this. The ceiling height is about 13 lah on the ground side. And then the first floor is about 15. So we call this double volume. This one, you see the ceiling height is about 15. It's very high. And then the type C, this one I want to talk more because the size is already big. They have a build up about 3,005, and then they have a 5+1 bedroom. So same goes like the bungalow, bedrooms, the total bedroom bungalows, ours also 5+1. So it same goes like this design. But the build up to 3,005, the corner one up to 3,007. Okay, this one the design. They also come with the courtyard here, which is the center area here. They have some void area to give more lights on the house. If you choose the intermediate also, because our show unit we put on the intermediate units, so you also can enjoy the space. Okay, actually I just skip because this one just only pictures, because later you also can see the actual one. This one the construction site, and then the house is almost completed. This one, sorry, they completed already on September. Normally, if you buy this one, right, as a foreigner, because the agreement we stated is 3+1, which is after 3 months, you can get the key. But one thing, after your state consent approved, which is because you must apply for the state authority to declare you're buying the property in Malaysia. So after that, once your state state consent approved, they took it's about 3 months to complete of the purchase, and then you can get the key. Normally, the agreement we stated as a 3+1. Right? Okay. This one, the material that we use lah, because the engineered timber here, we use a merbau tree, so which is they look more shining. All right. So this one almost more to sanitary fitting lah that we use Okay, this one. I major resist. Hold on Okay, for the sanitary fitting, we use a brand Roca lah. Actually, Roca is imported from Spain. So normally, like our bungalows also, we use a brand Valeroy and Bosch from German, but this one use a brand Roca. The good thing about brand Roca, actually they save water, which is they just use less water to clean everything. So which is maybe safe for you also. Okay. Okay, this one the award that we get lah, which is for Astoria especially, we get the award for the best workmanship. Because if you know about UEM also, the previous one, you see the forum also, right? There were some people talking about the workmanship about UEM, but for Astoria, actually we improve a lot from the previous development. And then we deliver some amazing things to you. And then recognized by the, Star Property Award, everything, we got the award for the best workmanship property. All right. Okay. For this thing, right, because we always mention about the 50 years celebration from UEM Sunrise, because for this project, for the type B and C, we give more, initiative to the customer, which is for the celebrating 50 years. Actually, this thing is already ended last Friday, this campaign. But for today, if you are intent to purchase the property, we also just extend for today only. And then later, we don't have any celebration for 50 years, which is the previous one, if you're buying the type B, we're just offering you 12% plus Nissan X-Trail, which is Nissan X-Trail is equal to 7% discount. So which is you got the 12% plus 7. But today, because we extend for the 50 years celebration, we give you 12% plus 12% plus 6%. So which is give you additional. If you, roughly counting is about 30%, but because the minus net, so almost about 27% total from the selling price. Which is after discount is about 1.3 plus, so maybe Sing dollar about 400 plus, something like that. Okay, this one. Okay, this one just only percentage that who's the buyers, right? You want to know also. You see that the 38% is from Korean, which is they really intend to move to Johor because they want to, maybe the things, because the cheap things they can get here if compared with the Singapore, right? So they want just move here. And then others also about 2%. Okay, this one the total lah. Okay. This one the sales package they offer. Okay, legal fees on SPA borne by developer, which is legal fees is paid by us. Legal fees and stamp duty for loan agreement borne by developer, which is this one for, I mean, the stamp duty for loan, like if you apply loan here, right? As you know, for foreigner, if you apply with the local bank or, I mean, international bank in Malaysia, right? The highest they can go is about 85%. So from the total selling price lah. Normally, they can offer you about 80 to 85% lah. Except you apply with the Standard Chartered, maximum can go until 90%. Either you're Singaporean or PR Singapore also can entitle for 90%. Okay. For Standard Chartered only, other bank is about 80 to 85. Because the discount that we're offering you is more, so maybe you don't need to get this about 90% lah. Okay? Okay, stamp duty on MOT is borne by developer. You just know that Mike just mentioned to you, the MOT just increased by this year, is about to 3 to 4%. So, but it's still bear by us lah, which is you don't need to pay the MOT cost. So this one actually the hidden cost is cost by additional 5%. If we not cover everything, right, it's something like 5% from the other cost. So now this one everything is covered by us. Okay. Sorry, this one just a little bit. And then the house, they come with the aircon and then the hot water, which is hot water is a solar system, so they come with that. And then the aircon also installed for you, which is you don't need to install for the aircon and hot water lah. The maintenance fees we give you for 1 year after you got the VP. And this one the standard rebate lah. They just mentioned to you. 12, 12, and 6. Just only for today lah, because we just extended just only few days for this campaign. This one just only example calculations. For the type B, right, for example, the price is about 1.7, 1788, and then after discount, the cost is about 72.794, which is you just get is about 26.8, something like that, right? Because if you plus 12, 12, 6 equal to 30, right? Because the net discount, so it's equal to about 26 plus. Okay, so this one the total rebate is about 486, almost 500,000. So Sing dollar is about 161. Okay, this one 12, 12, 6. So this one total. After discount, about 1.3. Okay. But you must see the house first lah. If you have any questions, everything, because all the sales staff is happy to serve you after this. You also can contact me also if you want. So I will explain to you more. Alright, this is just only some calculation. Okay, just ended the slide. Okay, thank you so much.